All right, so good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's weekly reflections. So today we are going to go through all the trades we took for the week, and then it's going to be a very interactive session. I'm going to call out one of you guys, right? And we're going to do a simulation session, which will involve each person. Each person will be asked some amount of questions, and I will test your knowledge based on your support resistance and entries. So let's see how that goes. So first let's go through what we did for the week. This week was a smooth sailing week, right? So let's go to Forex Factory, and we started the week with 30th of November. Monday was the 30th of November, the last trading day of the November month, right? So let's see what so Monday, this was our trading time, right? Around 5 p.m. 5 p.m. So nothing much, right? Monday 5 p.m. and only Chicago PMI, so nothing much. Let's go to this. So Monday, right? This was my this thing for Monday. The Monday at this is in the morning, right? Sell stop. So sell stop. I was targeting sell stop. So let's go to 30th of November. Let's go all the way back. Long way ago. 30th of November. Let's look at 30th of November. Yeah, this was 30th of November. And yeah, so this was our trading session, right? Let's enlarge this. So you have to see it clearly. Let's enlarge this. And 30th of November, this was a sell stop, right? Which I closed 1766. 1766 was just below this area, right? Just below this area. And yeah, so I wanted price. This was in the morning. Yeah, this was in the morning. So I wanted price to come down, but that didn't happen. So why? Because if we came down, right, this was a major support. Oh, let's put this up. This was my thought process. So today is all about thought process, like what I thought, how I made money, and what was running through my mind, right? So this hasn't happened yet. So let's block this noise out. Let's block this out. And let's see. So this hasn't happened yet, right? This hasn't happened yet. So let's put it up. So this was the only thing, right? This was the only thing. And if we broke below this, right? Oh, I have to remove this again. Okay. So if we broke below this, we're going to come down to 1760. So my sell stops were placed below this. So why 1760? Because, okay, let's put this up. Let's clear this. Okay. So now let's go left. Let's look at left. Let's go to 30 minute. 30 minute on the 30th of November. Where are you? Yeah, right over here. So 1760. If I look at my sell stops, yeah, 1766, right? 1766. So 1766 was right at this point. 1766 was right over here. 1766, yeah, this point, right? 1766 was right over here. And my sell stops were placed here. So what's the definition of a sell stop, right? Sell stop is when price goes down, it activates the order automatically, right? Automatically, and it continues down. That's the definition of a sell stop, right? So my sell stop was right over here, and yeah, I closed my sell stops. So looking left, let's look left, all the way left. Why was my sell stop there? Like, why was my sell stop there? Let's go all the way to the left and let's see what we can see based on our sell stop, right? Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour and let's reset this, right? Let's reset this. And this was the 30th, 30th was here. Yeah. So now let's go back, all the way back. Yeah, so now you see this area, right? This area, let's enlarge this, right? This area was a very strong support, right? Support. And if we broke below 1766, we had a clean candle coming down to 1760. This was my target. I told you 1760, right? 1760 was my target. Why? Because this area was a support. So if momentum continued, we could have got a clean move down. So this was my target. Let's put this up, horizontal line all the way here. Why? Because clean candle to the left and all the way here. Okay, right. So this entire move was around 60 pips, right? 60 pips. I was targeting around 30 pips from that, but that didn't happen. And yeah, that didn't happen, right? 1766 was my listing. So price came down and I closed it. I was like, you know what? you know what, it's the end of the month. Why am I risking so much? Why am I risking on a move that might happen, that may happen later on in the day, right? So didn't want to take that. And then we went to, yeah, and then the same day, 30th, we had GJ buy. So let's go to GJ. Oh, look what happened to GJ yesterday. GJ was bullish. GJ went up to 140 and then came all the way back down to 139,900. This was yesterday's this thing. So let's go back to 30 minute, and let's go to the 30th of November. Let's scroll all the way back to the 30th of November. 30th of November, yeah, 30th of November was right here. Yep. 30th of November was right here. So this was the morning. Oh yeah, it was right over here. All right, so this was the 30th of November, right? 30th of November, and this was our trading session. This was our trading session. So now, right, 30th, let's remove this. Right, so now this area was a clean candle down. This was for news. Yeah, I believe it was for news. And if I draw my support and resistance, right? Support and resistance. So let's draw my resistance now. So now you need to understand this area hasn't happened yet, right? Because this was our trading area. So what was our entry? Our entry was at 138,733, 138,733. Yep, right over here, right? So this was a pretty late entry, but yeah, so this was a clean candle, and this was a support, right? This was a support. This was a support. So this support formed, right? So now let's block this out. Let's block this out. Let's draw this and let's block this out entirely. Right? Let's block this out. And now what happened? Now we see slowly this came down, right? This came down, right? And then this formed bullish. This formed bullish. But if the next candle broke the low, then our buying bias fades, right? Our buying bias fades. Then what happened? Then this almost broke the high. This came up here. And once this came up here, we had this clean candle to mirror, right? This clean candle to mirror. This clean candle to mirror. So you have to zoom in, right? This clean candle to mirror. So this was my target, right? This was my target. And what happened? As price came up, I took entries as 733, right? 733 was right at this point. 138,733 was right over here. Yeah, right over here. 733 was here. So as this candle came up, took entries with stops below this, and I wanted this to happen. And then what happened? Ooh, look at that. Went all the way up. Went all the way up. Right? So went all the way up. And where did I secure this? Where did I secure this? I secured this at 138,857. 138,857 was right over here. Yeah, 857 was right over here. So it looks like a small move, but see, I zoom in like this, so I get a clear view of the entire scenario. So 857 was right over here, and then I had some runners running. Runners ran for, yeah, so 138,733, 857. The next one I secured at 891. The other one I secured at 897. Yeah, 897. And the last one went to 917. 917 was right over here. See, I secured here 917, and then I wasn't greedy, right? I wasn't greedy. Price went up, and then boom, came all the way back down. So this was the move happened during the NY session. Why? Because this was a strong support. I didn't take buys here. I took buys as this candle was going up. 733, right over here, right? Took buys here with stops below this. Because you know why? When we surpassed this, fine, we knew that this 30-minute has enough range. So when we came up here, right, you look left, we are closing above these areas. We have this clean candle here. We have this clean candle here. The probability of this candle mirroring this entire area was high, right? It was high, and took buys and profited that, and then went all the way up, came back down, and then went up again. So that was for the 11th of November. Sorry, the 30th of November. 30th of November. And then we come down to gold. We come down to gold. So this was where did I take this? 1770. Yeah, this was a very impulse entry. Let's go to 17. Yeah, this is 30th of November, right? So let's go to 1770. Yeah, 30th of November. This was 30th. 30th. It's 4 hours. So let's go to the 30 minutes. 30th of November was here. Yep. Let's look at the 30th of November. November, right over here. Okay, perfect. All right, so 30th of November, where did I take my sales? This was a very small lot. I took a very small, because I won, right? I won all this. I took a very, very small lot, 0.15. 0.15 at 1770, right? I took sales. 1770 was, should I take this during this? 1770, yeah. Yeah, I took this during this. This was at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I think I took it here. I think I took it here as we broke the low. Yeah, as we broke the low, I took it here. Yeah, this is what happened, I think. Oh, yeah, this is what happened. I took it here. Yeah, I took it here, and then price went up, and then I closed it. See, 1770. So this was my thought process, right? This formed a resistance, and then this came up, broke the high, right? It came up, broke the high. So now I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, this was my thought process. Now I'm thinking, you know what? It broke the high, so it might go up. So it broke the low and the high. So I got out. So my entry was here, 1770 as we broke the low. Yeah, I think it was here. Yes, as we broke the low, and my stop loss was above this. So I didn't want to hit my full stop loss either. And the spreads on gold were insane. So what happened? Gold eventually came down. But what? I wasn't in the trade. Gold went up to 1772.73. See, I closed my profit 1773 to 1773. So I closed it right over here. But eventually it came back down and went all the way to this very strong area. Very, very strong area. So that was for gold. And then I called today and I came back the next day. Now this was a new day, and this was this was December 1st, right? December 1st. So this one, right? This is how you exit and identify a losing trade. 139,665 on the first. Let's go to the first. Yeah, first during this was taken right before the stream. Yeah, right before the stream. Yeah, right over here. This was taken 139,665. So let's go to 139,665. This was during the first. Yeah, this was taken right over here, 139,665. Yeah, I even told you, like I showed you my entry. I took it as this candle came up. Yeah, 665 is here. So as this came, as this one did its dirty work, okay, it broke the low, but it was coming up. So I took entries here with stop loss above the bottom candle. So 139,665, right? 665. Yeah, 665 is here. 665. So my stop loss was below this, right? And then I was waiting for this candle to go and because DJ belongs in the 140s, right? And we had some news, and then I wanted this candle to come up here. But I wasn't so sure about this. Right? Wasn't so sure. And then you know what? As soon as I opened it, I closed it. I closed this trade with a $4 profit. I opened it at 665. I closed it at 674 because I wasn't comfortable because it was the 1st of December. 1st of December, a new start of the month, and I closed it as soon as I opened it, closed it, and 674 was right over here. Yeah, it was right over here. Opened it and closed it. So now, you know what? I'm thinking, you know what? I'll just wait for the NY session and then let's see what we can do because, you know, that's a profitable session. I don't want to force trades. And then what happened? Price came down. Price went into profits, but it went into 10 pips profit, but it came down. That's fine. Because I wasn't comfortable with this. I got out. If I was inside, I would have got around $40, but that's okay because I opened a very small lot, right? 0.50. And then this was the NY session, right? This was the NY session, and yep. Yep. So yeah, that's okay. That's fine, right? You can take leave. I will send you the recording later on. So this was the NY session. NY session was around 139.66. Sorry, 139.425. 139.425 was right over here, right? So this right now, I've drawn my support, right? This was my support, and we had this clean candle, right? We had clean candles all the way to this area. Why? Because this area was the odd one out. So my support was here. My next support was all the way here, right? My next support was all the way here. So now we're looking at this. Now we're looking at this, right? This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. And what did we do? What did we do? We took entries at 139, 139, 139, 425. Yeah, 425. 139, 425. Let's mark it up. Short positions at 139, 425. So 139, 425, as this was coming down, it broke the low. It broke the low exactly here. Took entries here. Yeah, took entries here, and what happened? What happened? Yeah, I think we took entry on the 15 minutes. So let's go to the 15 minute because I remember closing half. I remember closing half. And let's look at the 15 minute. Let's go to the 15 minute. Where is that? 1st of December. Yeah, right over here. Yep. So I took, yeah. So we took entries. Yeah, we took entries right at this point, right? Right at this point when once it broke the low. So once it broke the low, 139.425, took entries, and what happened? Price came back, right? So this was above this, right? This is some above this candle. The price is trying to come up, come down, come up, come down. So what do we do? We manage risks, right? I closed 50% when price came down to 402, right? When price came down, so price went down. Actually, price went down and it was coming up. So now price went into profits, and I closed 50%, right? So I had a one lot open, yeah, one lot, 0.50, 0.25, 0.25. So all this accumulates to one lot, right? So this came down. Sorry. This was during, this is on a Tuesday, right? This is on Tuesday. So Tuesday, this was during London session. Yeah, this was during London session. This was during London session. This was during here. 425, right? Oh, okay. 139, 425, 139. Yeah, this was here, right? 139, 425. Yeah, I think it was here. Yeah, this is 3 p.m. Yes, this is correct. This is correct. Because London session runs at 2 to 3. 2 to 3. So this is at 3 p.m. So as it came down, took some sells, and then price was above this. And then price was going to go up. Price was coming up. So what did we do? I managed risk. I closed some positions. I closed some positions at 50. I closed half at $11 because I wasn't comfortable. Then I closed another half when price came. This is monitored in the 5 minute. Price came down and went back into my entry. So over here, I closed another half from that, 0.25, right? This is how you manage risk. I closed 0.25. And then what happened, right? This was the promised move, 425 to 300. Price just kept on falling. This was my target. This area was my target. Yeah, this area was my target because this in the 15 minute, this area, see, it formed a support. Price came up, formed a support, and went down. So right over here. So this beautiful candle was mirrored to the left. So price eventually went down further, but I was out of this trade. So on a 0.25, I made $30. So that's fine. I mean, see, I managed my risk on a one lot. I closed this half because I wasn't comfortable, and then on a 0.25, I closed as price came up to the entry, right? And then on the other 0.25, I closed this right when I made profits. So this I made around 12.5 pips profit, right? So close that. And then this was later during NY session. So gold buys, right? Gold buys, and yeah, this was during the NY session. So gold buys. So let's look at gold buys. NY on the first, right here, on the 1st of December. Yeah, this was the first. This was Asian session. Gold was rallying. Look at gold from where it's just been going up, right, all the way up. So my entries, I think it was a buy stop. Is it a buy stop? Yeah, I think so. So 807.03. Let's look at 807.03. This was 807. Yeah, it was here, I think. Let's minimize this. And let's look at our session, right? So 807. So 807.03. So let's look left, right? Always look left. So now, right? This area hasn't happened yet. So now I'll draw my support and resistance. So this is my resistance, right? This, I have to clean it up. This is my resistance, perfect. And this is my support, right? So previously support was here. So let's draw that up as well. Support was right at this point, correct? Now you look, now you are in this session. Now you are in this session, right? Let's do this, yeah, okay. So now this was 4 p.m., so later on, 8. So over here, right, so price formed like this, right? So as it broke, so it formed above the previous support, now was resistance, but it came above resistance, right? It came above resistance, and I think I took this on the 15 minute. So let's look at 15 minutes, let's put this up. So long positions at this point, I think at the break of this. At the break of this, I took long positions with stops below this. Stops below the body, and I wanted price to continue up. But what happened? Price went up to 808.15. So this was 808. So as price was coming up, right, I secured here. Yeah, I secured here. So looking left, let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour looked like. 4 hour, right? This was this thing. So let's go to the 4 hour and all the way left. Yeah. So what I wanted was a wick fill. Oh, no, what is this? This was a sell. First is here. Yeah, what I wanted was a wick fill all the way up to this area. See this area here, 1818. So I thought, you know what, maybe I can get that. Right? So I did eventually get this, right? All the way. This is a clean candle, mirrored this, right? So look at this clean area, mirrored that. And then I wanted the price to come over here, 1826, which is long away. But what happened? I ended up securing only around 10, 11 pips. And looking left, let's go all the way back there again. And I secured right at this point, yeah. Secured right over here. Yeah. See, as it broke the high, yeah, this was the move. I took it on the 15 minute. As this 15 minute broke the high, took buys, and then I wanted this wick to be filled. Didn't happen, price came back down. So I secured. So this is why it's always important to secure. So I secured over here on a 1.50 lot. I secured $168, right? And yeah, and this one, right? Same thing. Yeah, 2 lot was open. The same thing. I secured majority of my lot, and I let a 0.50 run. And what happened? This 0.50 came all the way back down, and 806. Look at this. It went up, it came back down. So at this point, yeah. So I thought I set my stops at break even, but I didn't. And as it was coming down, I thought, you know what's happening? My broker is not allowing me to allowing my stops to get hit. Why is that? And then I looked at my this thing, and I've missed a digit, and my digits were wrong. So therefore, I closed it here. Luckily, I looked at it, right? You know, sometimes I don't even look at it. Sometimes I don't even look at my terminal, because as it goes up and comes down, I know that, you know, I got stopped at break even, so that's fine. But luckily, I was looking at it, and then it came down. I got stopped out, and I closed my position. So that was really good. And then this was on the 2nd of December. So now we are coming. Oh, and this, right? So this was earlier in the day. So 139.368. 139.368 is GJ, right? This was 2nd of December. 139. Let's go to 2nd of December. 2nd of December is all the way here. Yeah, in the 2nd. 139. Yeah, it was right here. Oh, it was right here. Thank you. Okay, so this one, right? So this move was a very, very risky move, right? Very risky move. Right, so now price was coming down. Price was in a bearish trend. This is a bearish trend. Bearish. So price is super bearish. And then if I were to draw my, so this was when I came, yeah, this was when we came to this thing. Now, if I were to draw my support and resistance, so right, I draw this all the way here, right? Because this was the previous resistance, now turn support, right? Correct? Perfect. Right, and now, right, as this candle, right, this candle came down, 139, yeah, this candle came down. What was my entry? My entry was 139.368. 139.368, yeah. So when we came to the, yeah, so this fell down, right? This fell down all the way here, all the way down. This was during 5:30, so I don't think we took sells in it. And then we formed a support, right? We formed a support, and Yeah. So as this was falling, I took sells. I took sells here. I took sells at 368. So 368, I took sells, and price went in. Price went down. Price went down, and then I wanted price to mirror this entire area. So let's put this up. 368 short position. 139, 368. Yeah, somewhere here. All right. So short positions, right? So my stops were on the managed on the 5 minute. So let's look at the 5 minute. So where was my target, right? Where was my target? I wanted this to come all the way down here. See, this is a clean move, right? Clean candles. This broke here, but right, what happened? What I failed to realize here, that this was my mistake over here, right? What I failed to realize was this was a support, right? See, I told you this was support. So if I were to draw this all the way, right? If I were to draw this all the way, this was a support, right? Right. So now I'm thinking, you know what? Price came down. I entered here, and I'm gonna place my stop loss here, but no. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not comfortable with this. Where am I gonna place my stops, right? Because 5 minute stops were above this VIX, right? So, and then 30-minute stops is all the way here. Is around 20-30 pips, right? So all the way here around 30 pips. So you know what? So I place my take profit at my break even. So if price were to come down and all the way back up, then yeah, I just placed it at that because I wasn't comfortable. I placed it and it got stopped out. And the only thing I paid was commissions. That's fine. Yeah, see, this was here, and then I paid this thing. And then the same day on gold, 1822. Yeah, this is beautiful. 1822.48. So this was on the second. Yeah, second, correct. It's correct. 2nd of December. Let's go to the time, and 2nd of December. Yeah, 18. What was it? 1822.48. 1822.48. 1822.48. Yeah, second was here. Okay, all right. Short positions. This was the time. Yeah, so this area. Yeah. So this was a beautiful move. Like, this was a beautiful move. Let's look at the time. Time taken. Yeah, correct time. Yes, correct time. So stop loss was above this, and what was I anticipating? I wanted this candle to get filled. And this was awesome. This move was really good. Stop loss was just above this area, and yeah. So this, I think you are familiar with this candle formations, because these are what I look for, right? These are what I look for. So yeah, so as price came down, took entries here, stop loss above this, and I wanted this candle to get mirrored. This candle all the way here. Clean candle, wanted this clean, beautiful candle. And what happened? We got that. Got the entire move down. But what did I do? I secured here. I secured at yeah, I secured majority of my positions 202. And did I have any more positions? Did I have any more positions? No. Yes. Same thing. Yeah. See, 202, and yeah, I had a 3-lot open. So I capitalized on that a lot. So as price was coming down, 1822. So I secured. See, I had a 3-lot open. I secured majority of those positions at 10 pips, 10, 11 pips, right? Secured that. And then I had another 1-lot open. So this one I capitalized, right? 1822, 1821. So as price was going down, look at me. I'm securing the bag. I am securing the bag. So as price went down, secured the bag and called it a day. So that was really good. And yep. So then next day, so you see, I capitalized 200, 265, then around 670, 290, 300. 330, 350. So that's fine. I mean, I secured as price was going down. That was beautiful. And then coming back to 3rd of December. Now we're on the 3rd of December. So 3rd of December, I was aiming for a buy stop at 1842. 1842, let's get 3rd of December. Now this is done. Let's remove all these drawings now. Remove all these drawings. Clear? All right, so let's look at 3rd of December. Let's go to 3rd. This is the morning session, and 3rd of December, was this during London session? Yeah, this is during London session, yes, because Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Yeah, Thursdays, yes. the same thing, right? Yeah. Tuesday and Thursdays we have London sessions. This was during the London session, and we took sales at 1838, 1838.10. Yeah, this is pretty good move as well. 1838.10. This is during London session right over here. Yeah, so 1838, 1838.10 was over here. Right, so now put this up, perfect, right, perfect. And then now this formed a resistance at this point. All right, nice. Now this move, right, let's put this up first. 1838, 1838.10 was taken here, right? So where did I take this move? Did I take it on the 15 minute? No, I took this on the 5 minute. I took this trade on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 5 minute on 3rd of December. Yeah, gold trades, majority of my gold trades are taken on the 5 minute. Yes, it was taken here right over this. Right, so now what happened? Yeah, this was on the 3rd, and this was at 2 o'clock, yeah, around 3 o'clock, 2:50. Yeah, so now my stop loss, yeah, my stop loss were above this, above the breakout, above this candle. Yeah, this was around what? This stop loss, let's look at the stop loss. So I know that I had a very good stop loss here. Yeah, 13 pips stop loss. That was pretty good. Pretty good on gold. And what was I targeting? The first target was this wick all the way here. So why did I take a trade here, right? The first candle closed here, right? So this was a support on the 5 minute, right? 5 minute, this candle broke down. As this candle was breaking down, took sales and clean candles to the left. And this was also monitored on the 30 minute. 30 minute looked like this. What's 30 minute? 30 minute on the one on the what's that? The 3rd of December. Yeah. 30 minute took was like this. So see, now this candle broke the low as well, right? On the 30 minute, took this trade and we profited a lot. This was an awesome day. Profited a lot, and I closed my trades, right? As price was coming down, what do I say? You have to secure the bag. You have to secure the bag. So look at this. I had a 2 lot open, I think. Yeah, I had a 2 lot open, and then I kept a runner at break even. So this runner, see, entry price was at 138.10, and then close price 138.10, and then the only thing I paid was commissions. That's it. And this was later during the London session. Right? So let's look at this area. So this was during the NY session, 3rd December. Yeah, 3rd December NY session or London session. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the London session. So over this, right? So remember, during the London session, I was saying, you know what? GBP/JPY has to break up. GBP/JPY has to break up. So let's look at GBP/JPY. So this was a clean break. Let me show you where it was exactly. Ooh, 3rd of December. Yeah, it came up. Yeah, 39. So this was taken on the 30 minute. 30 minute, 3rd of December. Let's look at the 3rd of December all the way here. Yep. You have to always enlarge your charts. Then you can see clearly and nicely. So right. This was during this, right? So what happened? So now, right? See this beautiful candle to the left. This is a nice and clean candle, right? And we had this range all the way. So I discussed this idea during a London session on Thursday. I discussed this idea on London session, and I told you, you know what? This area, I came to London session at 2 p.m. right? This was at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. No trade on GJ. This was London session, right? Up and down. Candles were very rusty, and like, you know what? No trade. And then this candle came up, right? This candle came up, and then what happened? It didn't close above this, right? It went below, so it's rejecting. So the candle is telling you, I'm rejecting this. This candle went up and broke the high. This came down, went up, broke the high. So you could have entered at this area with your stop loss below this. But what happened? This candle went up all the way here, broke the high, right? And then it closed like a weak bullish candle. Why? It closed below resistance again. And then what happened? I took my entries right over here. As this candle was coming up, I placed my stops below. These stops were around 6-7 pips. Yeah, that was the beauty of it. Stops were around 5-6 pips, I think. Yeah, it was right below this body. Stops were below this body. Yeah, because price you have to give candles room to breathe, right? So price came down and it didn't even come down. It went up and broke the high. And wow, this trade was so good. Like one of the best trades I've had for the week, right? Had a 930. I opened my this thing, and then look at that, 140, 92. I secured a lot of money here, almost $195, right? Secured here, and then I put my stops at break even, and then look at this, 0.10, I secured $18. As price is going up, what was I doing? I was securing. So secured this, and yeah, so I secured this, and so now right over 140, 175. So now I didn't get greedy, right? I didn't get greedy. As price came over here, 140, 175 was right over here. This was my take profit. Yeah, I remember. This is my take profit. My take profit got hit. So I wasn't holding anything. I was content. I was happy. And Thursday was my last trading day. And like, you know, I was happy. And then I got out. Some people were holding, and then, wow, look at that. Came all the way down and then tried to go up and then went down. Yeah, so this was pretty bad. And yep, so that was pretty bad, right? Pretty bad. And like, but I got out. See, I have to get in, get out. And then later we had gold buys. Yeah, gold buys at 1841. This was on the third, right? Let's go to the third of let's see, let's go all the way to the third. Yeah, let's go to the third. Third was here. Yes, third was here. Let's remove this. This was during our London session, and then I had buys during New York. Right now, let's remove all this. Let's remove this. This was 4 p.m. candle, and now looking left, right? So where did I have my buys? Right, so let's look at this. 1841.32, 1841.32. So 1841 was on the top. Oh yeah. This was right over here. Yeah, this was right over here. See, this went up all the way, and yeah, I secured my profits. This was this wasn't a buy stop. I think it was a buy stop. Got activated, right? So this was a resistance, right? This came up. So you have to understand this, right? Here, this was a resistance. So price tried to break this during London, couldn't break it during London. Tried to break it during pre-London, couldn't break it during pre-London. So now you look left. Where can we go next? That's the question you need to ask, right? So now look at this clean, beautiful candle. So I was targeting this area first, and I wanted this beautiful candle to the left. Look at that, all the way down to the left. I wanted this to happen, and then I wanted price to come to 1852, but that didn't happen. So I secured. See, that's the beauty of it, right? What I don't lack is I secure my profits. I secure my profits all the way here, all the way here, right? Had a buy stop and got I think I had a buy stop. Secured my profits. The cost of trading was pretty high. See, I secured, and this came back down and stopped me out. That was it. And then this was yesterday. This was for NFP. And NFP. What? I had a buy stop at UJ. Let's go to UJ. Yeah. So buy stop was over here on UJ. This was yesterday. Let's look at the fourth at 7 p.m. Yeah. 7 p.m. was here. All right. Yeah, this is 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. candle on UJ, right? As this candle came up, right? So what happened? I didn't get activated. Actually, this 7 p.m. candle wasn't like this. Let's look at the 15 minute. Let's look at the 15 minute. 7 p.m. candle was 7 p.m. candle. This was the 7 p.m. candle. Yeah. See, this 7 p.m. candle went all the way down. So I didn't have sell stops. No sell stops on UJ because I didn't like the price action to the left, right? Now, if you were to cover this area, so this was done yesterday. Let's cover this area all the way here, right? So when I came to the chart, I saw, you know what? Okay, price is ranging here, right? It was ranging. So if we can break up over here, that will be perfect. So if you are going to come down, like this area and this area, this was 10 pips. This is 10 pips. So I didn't have a sell stop. What happened? during NFP, price came all the way down, all the way down. So I didn't have sell stops, but what I did have, see, I closed my at 7 p.m. when the order didn't happen, I closed it, and then I had a buy stop on gold. Wow, this actually was very funny yesterday. This was super funny yesterday. So I had a buy stop on gold. Buy stop on gold, 7 p.m. was here, right? So let's place this up. Let's place this up, and this was how it looked yesterday. So let's bring this guy here. Right, so I wanted a buy stop. So I had a buy stop at 18, where was it? 1840, 1845, 72. Yeah, 1845, 72, just above this wicks, right? Above this wicks to the left. So yeah, actually I had it here above this, but spread activated at 1845, right? So this went up. So this was the 7 p.m. candle, right? So sell stops also I had, sell stops are below this area. So as this candle was forming, what happened? This candle went up all the way. It activated my buy stop, it went up. So I was in a profit. I was in a profit of, actually it didn't go to 1848, this was later in the day, but as soon as 7 p.m. happened, this went up here, activated my buy stop. So when it activated my buy stop, in my terminal, it showed as $150, $130, right? $130, and then I closed it. When I closed it, it said busy. Your terminal is now busy. So my internet was super strong. Everything was good. But you know what happens when you try to gamble during NFP? When you try to gamble during NFP, this is what happens. You get late execution. You get traffic in the server. So there was traffic in the server. So what happened? I saw it as $150, $130, and then when I closed, I only got $21. So this was a very pretty funny day. I mean, it was you try to. We made money, but when I closed it, it was only $21. So I said, like, that was my cue for the day. That was my cue. I didn't want to force trades, nothing. And later on, price just went up. Price went to 1848. But you know what? As this happened, and as the NFP stream ended, I called it a day. I was done for the day. And then what happened? Price came down. So while we were on the stream, price came down as well. So I had removed my sell stops orders by then. You can see it right over here. My sell stops were removed at this point. It was removed over here, 1836. 79 was my sell stop. That was right over here, 1836, 79, 1836, yeah, right over here, below this area, this clean area here, because I know price can come down, wick down and go. So 1836 was below this, and yeah, I wanted this clean candle. So it didn't happen. That's okay. But I got, see, profit is profit at the end of the day, right? So for the week, this was my profit, $1,062. $1,062 was my profit. So $1,062 with working for 2 hours every day, Monday to Thursday, 2 hours every day. And maybe now we can say it as 3 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because you know what, Tuesdays we have London sessions. So most of my money came during NY, but London was also like a helping hand. So yeah, so I made $1,062, right? So this was done, everything was done live. All this was done live, right? Every single trade was done live. Didn't take any trades alone, nothing. Only like maybe one trade I took, I think gold buy stops. I think this one, or not this one, the previous gold trade. So I took that. Apart from that, everything else was taken. Everything else was taken live. So nobody can say they didn't make profit. I mean, like, you know, I'm just saying this. Nobody can say, you know what, I followed your trades and like it resulted in a loss. That's the thing is you need to be very, very, very strict with risk management. See, every single time I make money, the next trade I reduce my lots. This was NFP. Will I go with 3 lots? No, I went with 1 lot. My risk yesterday was $200. That's it. I was risking $200, and then yeah, so I was up for the week. I was up $1,000 for the week, and so I called it a day. So this was my week. This was my first week of December. My first week of December, got $1,000, and every single trade here was done live, right? Every single trade here was done live. So now it is what it is, right? It is what it is. If you made profits for the week, that's okay. If you didn't, that's fine. But now, right now, what we are going to do, so let's close this. Let's close this, right? Let's close all this. And what we are going to do is a small simulation session, right? So now I'm going to pause this share, and I'm going to, yeah. So let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's go to GJ, and let's see. Let's go back. Let's remove all these drawings. Let's remove all these drawings and let's go back. So you can't see my screen yet, so no need to worry. And now, right, on GJ, let's see what time frame is better on GJ. Let's go to 30 minute, 30 minute, and 30 minute, 30 minute. So if you're wondering where are my advices for the week, last week I told you there will be no advices this week. This week is purely going to be based on simulations. Yeah, okay, this looks good. This looks good. Okay, perfect. I'm going to show you an example. So after that, I show you an example, right? After I show you that example, yeah, after that, I show you that example, I'm going to ask certain people to, yep. All right, so let's begin. Okay, so now imagine this, right? I hope everybody's listening carefully. Today is the 26th of November. Today is the 26th of November. See, you don't see any price action. So yeah, the thing was the simulation software, it's not compatible with my Mac, and there was no Windows at the time as well. So right now, this is the best. This is the best. I mean, I bought this. I bought the paid version of TradingView, and so this is going to be pretty good because I figure that it's going to be very interactive as well. I'm going to ask people what you're going to do at this situation, right? So right now, this is 10 p.m., 10:30 a.m. So pre-London, right? So pre-London, right? So now you look at this all the way left. No data. This is the 26th. After 26th, there is no data. So now you come to the markets. You've come to the markets, and you're thinking, you know what? Okay, now this is support form. This is just a pure example. After this, I'm gonna ask each and every one of you to give your ideas on this. So let's see how this works today. So this is just a test today. So now, right, if it was me, now I come to the markets and I see, you know what? Okay, perfect. There's a support formed here, right? Now, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? If this support breaks, right? If this support breaks, is a support. If this support breaks, then we have this clean candle to the left, right? Clean candle to the left. So what do? I draw, this is my target, right? This is my target and I'm aiming for this. I am aiming for this and I want this clean candle. So if I was going to buy this, what am I going to do? So let's look left. If I was going to buy this, I know there's strong resistance here. So right now, buying bias is not much. Why? Because we need to break above this for me to buy, right? So buying bias is not valid. So let's look at the selling bias. So now, as a trader, what am I looking for here? What am I looking for here? Am I looking for a break? See, this didn't happen. Am I looking for a break below this? Maybe. But I'm waiting for more confirmations, right? I'm waiting for more confirmations. I'm going to the 15 minute now. So looking at the 15 minute, wow, I see this support is now holding. This support is holding. So now price is bearish, right? Price is bearish. So I would want price to break below, right? First target will be here, then beautiful candle, this beautiful candle. So let me put it up. This beautiful candle all the way here, all the way down here. So I would want that candle to happen, right? So now what am I looking for? Now let's fast forward this. I'm going here. Okay, so this candle is going up. So now selling bias is decreasing. Now you're waiting. This candle went up, selling bias is decreasing. Now it's 11:15 pre-London, right? Next candle. Okay, still going up, still going up. So now you're thinking, you know what? Yeah, this candle, no. Okay, so now this candle came down, right? This candle came down. So your selling bias is back in play. Your selling bias is back in play. So now you're looking left. Oh, now it's coming down. So now, right, this candle formed a weak bullish candle, right? So this, I remember, this was given to me by Rashif, right? Rashif sent me this. Rashif sent me this chart the other day. So he took this trade. As is broke below, he has taken this trade, and then I'm waiting for my move. I missed this move, right? I missed this move. So what I'm waiting now, I see this weak bullish farming, right? This weak bullish farming. So now let's look left. Oh, too fast. Yeah, so what happened? This candle came up, this candle closed weak bearish. So now I would want to break below this. So what happened? I took sales here. I actually executed on this. So that's what I'm saying. So I took sales here. This is on the 26th. So if you look at my profit and loss statements last week, you would see that I executed on this and I got this entire move down. Why? Because I was targeting this. So what I'm going to do now is, right, I'm going to go back to certain time frames, certain certain scenarios, and I'm going to ask each one of you. It's going to be an interactive session. I'm going to ask each one of you to tell me your views, what you're going to do in this situation. So let's see if the marketplace, and you can't cheat here. You can't cheat here because you can't go back to your trading view and see what really happened, right? So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to pause this share again. Right, so let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back and see what happens. Okay. So now this is your test. This is your test. Right, let's look at this. Let's look at this. All right, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to this area, and I'm going to okay, perfect. Lovely. Okay, pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. So who's next? Let's see who comes next. Let's look at who we can give this to. All right, so now I'm going to share this. Okay, scenarios, 2 scenarios, right? 2 scenarios. Okay, perfect. Here we start. Here we go. So any volunteers who want to go first? Any volunteers who wants to go first? Anyone? Or do you want me to pick? Are you forcing me to pick? All right, so let's go. Let's choose. Let me see who is here today. All right, so let's choose. Oh, any volunteers? Let's look at this. Okay, Ahmed. Nice. Ahmed is here. All right, Ahmed. So, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you?
Yes, perfect. All right, Ahmed. So now you have come. So imagine this is during NY session. All right, this is during NY session. So now you come to the market, right? So now you see this clean candle to the left, right? This clean, beautiful candle to the left. So tell me the point where you're going to execute, right? So now you see this area as well. So buys are valid above this, and sells are, I'm going to make it easy for you, right? Buys are valid above this, sells are valid below this. So tell me what I want to know is your stop loss and how you're going to execute, where you're going to execute your trade. So here we go. I'm going to draw candle by candle, and you're going to tell me to stop, right? So let's see what happens. Okay. This is your next candle, right? So now this candle form, are you going to take sells once it breaks the low, or what? What's your plan? Tell me your game plan here.
No, I won't take the sales once it breaks that low.
I'm
gonna wait.
You're gonna wait. Okay, perfect. All right, you're gonna wait, and here we go. You're waiting. Perfect. That's good that you waited, because this candle broke the low and this candle formed here, which means your bias is now valid because you didn't take any impulse entries. You waited, right? You waited. So now let's wait for the. Now what are you gonna do? Now this is forming bullish. So now what's running through your mind?
I think I'm gonna wait till it goes below that red line.
Below this area.
Then decide whether.
Okay, all right.
Below that area. Yeah.
Below this area, right? Okay, why? Because you're aiming for this clean candle on the left, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now we'll put this up. So your Ahmed is aiming for this clean area below this candle, right? So now you want this to happen. So this is your next area. And if I were to draw this, this is your target, right? So now let's see what happens. So now this is coming up. So now your selling bias is decreasing, right? So now you're looking, okay, you know what? I might be able to buy this and get this clean candle here, but you're rejecting this area. You are rejecting this area. And let's go next. Now price is coming down. So what's your thought on your head now? Are you still waiting?
I'm still waiting.
Still waiting. Okay, perfect. Oh, you waited too long. You waited too long. That's fine. That's fine. This area was here. So what you could have done here, right? What you could have done here, obviously, it's good that you wait. You have to always wait till candles close in your direction. But what you could have done is you could have placed a sell stop here, right? You could have placed it. You wanted
Yeah.
this to come down, to, depending on you, right? So your trading style was you wanted this to break, this red line to break. So you could have placed a sell stop all the way here. So let's put this up. Let's put this up. Right. So you could have waited, you could have put a sell stop here. And once this broke the low, your stop loss, where will your stop loss be? Tell me where exactly will your stop loss be?
Above that red, the second one.
Above this candle?
No, sorry, the second one. Yeah, that first one. Yeah, the first candle, above that candle.
Okay, perfect. So good. So this is a breakout candle and your stop loss is above this, right? Perfect. So good, you've lost the strategy. And 9 pips, so that's good. So 9 pips stops and your target was here. Your target was hit. 22 pips target was hit. So that was good, right? So now you've set your runner at break even. And now let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. Oh, so this is the market close. This is the market close. Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, so price is coming up, so nothing much. And yeah, there we go. It's coming back up, came back down. It's ranging. So that was your market this thing. So that's pretty good. So you passed this. That's good. That's good. So now we still have enough and more time. So Ahmed is good. So Ahmed, do you have any questions for this trade?
No, I think I got it.
Okay, you got it. Perfect. Nice. So always look for clean candles. So who's going next? Any volunteers, just like Ahmed, the brave warrior who said it's him? Any volunteers? Come on mic, please. Or come on mic, or you can just send a chat. All right, so I'm looking for another trade. Before I call you out, you can come up, or I'm going to call you out and I'm going to ask you. So let's see, because this is going to be a learning, right? End of the day, this is a learning session. It's good for you. You don't have to be embarrassed to speak. You don't have to be embarrassed to be wrong, right? You don't have to be embarrassed to be wrong. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so now let's see what we can do here. Perfect. So if you don't volunteer, I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way, because you're here to learn. You're here to learn, and if you're not learning, then it's going to be, that's not good. Okay, so next, anybody, any volunteers? Any brave volunteers? Any brave volunteers? All right, so see, looks like I need to call you guys. Okay, so that's okay. Somebody volunteered here. Okay, Akif has volunteered. Perfect. So let's do this. Let's do this now. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, almost there, almost done with this. And then let's see what Akif has to say here. All right. Perfect. Okay, let's resume this. Now, Akif, you're here at on 3rd of December. You're here on the 3rd of December, right? Now, right? You are looking at, let's say you're here on the 3rd of December, right? So now there's a support here, right? There's support here as well. So what is the, I'm going to ask you some questions, right? So what is the overall trend here, right? Overall trend here. Do you see, what do you feel? Like, what is the market trying to tell you here? Is it like a bearish sentiment or a bullish sentiment? What I mean by bullish is prices going up. What I mean by bearish is prices trying to tell you that it's going to come down. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, so I have a feeling it's about bearish.
Bearish. Okay, nice.
Price
Perfect.
might go down. Yeah.
Okay, price might go down, right? All right. So now you're at this point. So now you're drawing your support here, right? You're drawing your support at this point, right? You're drawing your support all the way here. So now if you were to take sells here, will you wait to take sells, or will you wait till the candle closes? What will you do?
So just before that, the support,
Okay,
the
perfect.
wick.
Okay, this
So
wick.
once the wick is broken,
Yes.
yeah, somewhere there I might take the sellers.
Okay, and where is your target? Where will your target be?
My target will be to the left. There is another candle mirroring.
This
The
candle.
red. Yeah, exactly
Okay.
there.
All right. So this is
But
your
a
target.
bit above that. So yeah, I
Okay.
might close it a bit above that.
Okay. Perfect. You'll be closing a bit above that to be safe. Okay. Nice. Okay, now let's see what happens. So now let's see. Right. We are going now. Oh. So okay. Let's go back a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. So now, right. This candle. Right. It
mm.
closed here. Right. It closed here. Okay, wait. Let me go back. Hold on. So I made it too easy for you. Okay, let's go back
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Let's go back. Okay. Replay all the way. Okay. All right. So right now, yeah, this is coming down, right? This is coming down. So you wanted this wick to break, right? So now this wick has been broken, right? It's forming below this. Now where will you take your buys? Where will you take your sells? Will you take sells now?
So yeah, as soon as the wick is broken, I might take sell.
Okay, as soon as this one, let's say now this wick is broken, you have taken sells, and where will your stop loss be? Will it be above this
Stop
or
loss
above
might,
this?
no, the first, yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Okay, so now your stop loss is around 14 pips, so that's reasonable. And your first target is this, right? Your first target is this. So now you're waiting, right? Now you're waiting. So let's look what happens. Let's see what happens. And okay, so now, right? So this worked in your favor. This came down here, it hit your take profit, and you got your profits here. But what could you have done better here? See, your stop loss was a bit higher, right? So what could you have done better here? There is a very nice entry over here. There's a better entry than taking the entry over here. There's another entry where you can take.
Okay, so
Yeah, so you took the entry as is wick broke, no? So the other entry, would be when this candle breaks the low over here. Yes, when this candle breaks the low. So when you take a short position here, you can take a sell here with stop loss above the support, because you don't want price to come up over this support and form above this. So your stop loss is now minimized. Your stop loss here has now been minimized around to 6 pips, and now you have made around 10 pips. So that's how you could have managed your trade, but it's good. I mean, you got the idea. Clean candle to the left, and you wanted once this wick to be broken. So orders got here, and then this candle just went straight down, right? That's good. So let's see what happens
so
next.
now before this candle,
Yes.
the
Yes.
candle now, which is formed now, right?
Yes.
Just before that, the one on the top.
This one.
So
Yes.
as soon as that broke the wick to the left.
Yes.
I made a sell there.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can close that trade and then place another trade also there for the next candle.
Okay. As this candle comes down, right? So you can take an entry here, right? So as this candle comes down, so you're aiming for this area on the left, short positions over here, right? So you took short positions with your stop loss above this. That's one entry. Second entry, meaning, so this is your first entry, right? So a second quality entry would be right over here. What I would mean by that is, now this candle closed, no? So now it closed below this wick, right? It closed below this area. So now it's peeking left. And it's looking left, and it's telling you, you know what, Akif, I'm going to go down all the way here, right? So now what is the confirmation that you can get? The confirmation that you can get is this. Once we break this, once we break the low over here, can you see this low? So once this candle breaks the low, you take your entry here, this area, and your stop loss can be here or above the support. And then this candle went all the way down. Why? Because it's mirroring this entire area here. That's why it went down. Yes. So that's, I mean, it's good. You have got the concept, and that's perfect. And so let's see who's next. That's good. Thanks for this thing. What? Thanks for volunteering. So next, so any other questions you have, bro?
No, that's about it.
That's about it. Okay. So Reda says, would it be unreasonable to expect price to have fallen more since there are more clean candles to expect? Okay. So Reda, what you can do is now, you took short positions here, right? So let's say I took short positions here. So as price was coming down, right? I'm putting it here. As price was coming down, so my stop loss is here. And let me remove this, remove all drawings here. So as price came down, I would be securing majority at this point, right? And you see more clean candles to the left. So your next target would be this, right? This area. So what can you do to protect yourself? The only thing you can do to protect yourself is you put your stops at break even and let it run. So let's see what happens next. So Reda says he wants more. And let's see if Reda can get this white line hit. Oh, so Reda was right. He got more candles, and this was the target. This was the target he wanted, right? This was the target he wanted. He got more. So your runner, it came back. Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can make a runner, like maybe secure, if you're having a lot size there.
Yes.
Maybe secure like 0.5 and get a runner.
Running. Yes, correct. So now runner came to this level, right? So now this area is where you have to be happy with yourself and secure, because this area is a support, very strong support, right? Yeah. So now you're happy and you're securing. So Reda, next is you. Since you're talking, since you're already on mic, so next we'll take you. So now, right, looking at this area, you see this support, right? So now are you going to take a sell or are you going to wait?
I'm going to wait.
You're going to wait. Perfect. So now, what's your idea running through your mind?
So it's a strong support, right? So
yes,
I'm expecting the price to bounce back.
Okay, retracement. Perfect. Very good. And now you're looking left. Now you're waiting. Now what's happening? Let's see what happens. And there we go. So like you expected, price bounced back. Right? So now you have to remove this area. Why? Because we have clean candles here. So now what you are thinking is that, you know what? If the next candle can break the high, right? The next candle. So this, if you're taking a buy, I always look at the 30 minutes. So let's look at the 30 minutes. So now 30 minute looks heavily bullish, so bullish, right? So now you're waiting. Just because this goes bullish doesn't mean you have to take a buy. So now you're waiting. So now what's your plan, Reda? What will you do now? This candle can mirror this entire area to the left. What will your plan be?
I'd wait to see what the next candle forms. So if it's a bullish candle.
Yes, perfect. That's what I wanted. All right. So now the next candle, right? The next candle, let's see what happens to the next candle. Okay, there we go. The next candle is going to form. Okay, so now this candle, imagine this candle is forming like this. So where would your entry have been? Where would your entry be? If you are going to target this area, now you have this clean rectangle here, and you want price to come up to this area. So where would your entry be? Where would your entry have been here?
Just as the candle forms.
Okay, just as okay, that's also good. And where would your stops be? Where would your stops be? Stop loss.
Stop loss would be.
Where would your stops be? Now you are entering here, and where will your stops be? Let's put this up. So
you know that.
Let's put this up. So long positions, Reda is entering at this point. Where will your stop loss be? So
it would be.
Yes, your stop loss should always be below, under the entry candle or under the previous candle. Always remember that stop loss should always be below this candle or below this candle, depending on the candle structure. So
I
now
was thinking adjacent to the wick of the,
over here.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
towards the right.
Towards the right. Over here.
Yeah. There.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. But always look at the now you entered at this channel, no? So you look at this
Yeah.
area, this channel to the left, and you see, okay, you know what, stops are gonna be here, and you place stops here, or you can even place stops
Okay.
here because you want to minimize risk, but you're giving channel more room to breathe. What I mean by more room to breathe is that this channel can come down here and then go up, right? So now you're in profit. So now if you measure this, you are in profit. So you are in about 20 pips profit. So what do you do? What do you do when you're in 20 pips profit?
You sell.
No, what do you do when you're in profits, right now, when you're in profits, do you close your positions or do you, yes, so do you put your stops at break even?
Yeah. No, yeah, I close it.
You close your profit. So majority 5, if it was me, I would have closed majority of my positions here and I would have put my stops to break even. So now let's see what the next candle does. The next candle, let's see what it does. Yeah, so the next candle, it came down, stopped you out. Look at that. Can you see this wick here? It came down, now you're out of this position. You are out of this position, and let's see what happens next. And yeah, so let's see what happens. There we go. So it's coming up, coming down. So you secured at 20 pips. So that's good. You secured at 20 pips. So now this candle is just retracing. This candle is just retracing. So final contestant for the day. Let's look at the final contestant. So Reda, you were good, pretty good. You told me that this thing entry at this point, and over here you were waiting. So good, you didn't sell here. Why? Because this is a strong support and price retraces back. The only thing that you have to, this thing is that when you're taking placing stop loss, it can be below this candle or below this candle, nowhere else. You have to get the hang of that. Apart from that, perfect. Like you've grasped the concept. So next person. All right, so next person, can we have a volunteer? So by the time I choose this, can we have a volunteer? How about our OGs? How about our OGs who are here from the last month? So I'm going to pause this now, and I'm going to this will be the last contestant for the day, and this is how we're going to backtest. This is how we are going to backtest until I get my this thing sorted out. So I mean, I want everybody to learn, right? So this is not a lecture, so I want everybody to talk, give their opinions. Nobody's wrong here. Like nobody's supposed to get embarrassed here, and nobody's going to make fun of anybody because everybody's going to learn. So now, right now, okay, perfect. This will be good. This will be good. So any volunteers? Any volunteers? Yes, looks like I have to choose. Looks like I have to choose. Okay, let me put this up. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and let's see what we can do. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see who's here. Let's put up the names, and let's have a random person. Let's have a random person, right? Let's see. So who's here now? Okay, Abdul is here. Let's put Abdul's name, and let's see if this is random. So I'm not. You can't blame me if you are picked up. So Ahmad already answered. Isan, JJ. Yes, JJ is here. Jonas is here. Nidula. Okay. Rahil and Umar. Okay. Oh, you're at work. Okay. All right, no problem. That's fine. Okay, no issues. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Update. All right. So All right, so let's see what happens. So perfect. Okay, so I'm going to resume this. So welcome to this magic spin. Let's see who comes. Now. I'm gonna click this, and who comes, you're up next. There we go. And Abdul it is. Abdul is next. So let's remove Abdul and next person. And let's go Abdul, and second person will be Umar. So Abdul and Umar, you are going to be ready. So Abdul is next, Umar is next. Right, so that was fair. And yeah, so JJ and Umar, and not Umar, Rahil and Midula escaped, and the others are at work. All right, that's fine. So now I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go through this. Oh, Isan, you want to take this? Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So we have some interaction here. All right. So Isan's going to take this. All right. Perfect. All right. So let's give it up for Isan first, and then let's take Abdul, and then let's take Umar. So we have contestants. All right, Isan, you're next, and let me put this up. Let's go all the way back. All right. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. Okay. All right. Setting the stage up for Mr. Volunteer here, and let's see what Mr. Volunteer is going to say. Okay. All right. So now let's go. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to resume this share. Okay, now Isan, you have come to the markets at 8:30 p.m. on the 1st of December, and now you are at this area, and you see that, you know what? Okay, now you have come here, and you see that there's a resistance support here. So previous support now turned resistance, right? Previous support now turned resistance. So you're going to draw this. You're going to draw this, and you have drawn this. So now, what's in your mind? So are you looking for? You want this candle to be mirrored, right? You want this candle to be mirrored. Are you looking for buys or sells? I want to know what you're looking for first. What is the market trying to tell you here?
If I come to the market now,
yes,
I see bullish bias.
Okay, very good.
So,
perfect. Okay, that's perfect. So what are you looking for? What will be your requirements for this trade? So when you look left, all the way left, you see that this area is also a resistance. So if you were to remove this, if you broke up over this, right? So I'm going to give you a scenario. If you broke up over this, so I'm going to get you this, you see that there were clean candles all the way up to this red area, right? So red area will be your target. So now, since you said you're looking for a bullish candle, like a bullish bias, so now let's play this, and you have to tell me where your entries would be. So let's play this first. Let's see what happens. All right, so this candle formed like this. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, now this candle formed like this, right? So now if you were to, now at this point, you are here in the market, right? Now, just because one candle turned red doesn't mean you're going to sell, right? So what will be your next move? Where will you, since you said it's your buying, it's you're going to buy, how will you buy next? What will be your entry? This will be an impulse entry. So where will be your impulse entry to take buys? So I'm gonna, since you volunteered, I'm gonna give you a clue. Will it be when the next candle breaks this high, or will it be when this candle closes here, then you're looking for safe buys? What will you be? I'm looking for an impulse entry at this point. So what option am I going to take
Yeah.
here?
So if I'm looking for buys, I would wait till the next candle breaks the low of the high of the previous candle.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go to that and let's see what happens. So Isan wants the high to break, and let's see what happens. Oh, so now at this point, right? At this point,
Yeah.
could you have entered? Could you have entered at this point? Right. So over here, you could have you couldn't have manually entered because price was super bullish, right? Or maybe you could have, maybe like at this point, yeah, when price is coming up, you are right. Yes, you could have entered over here, long position. So now tell me where your stop loss is going to be.
So stop loss is below the previous candle.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and now price came up to your target, right? Price came up to your target. So this was around 40 pips, right? So now, are you a greedy man or are you a content man? What are you gonna do?
So I would have secured halfway through that candle. I would have secured
Okay,
50%,
nice, 50%. Okay, then
and
after that,
then yeah, I would have kept my runner going
you would
till
have
the
kept your runner
target.
going. And what else? What you are missing? One important point. What will you do with your stop loss?
I'll bring it to break even.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. And all right, so let's see what happens next. Yeah, see now this you were a content man. You secured all the way here. Now your runner is running at break even, and your runner is almost gonna hit this. So let's see what happens next. And yeah, so your runner didn't hit. Your runner didn't hit yet, and all the way, so all the way back, back down, back down, back down. So your runner is still running. Runner is still running, still running, still running, still running, still running. So you're still running. So at this point, I think more than what you can do is more than accumulating swap fees and interests. You can close your trade here. So because you're content, right? 40 pips is content. So now you're securing a trade, and that's it. So you are done for the day, and that's all. Now price is just ranging. This is during Asian, right? Price is ranging. So now price is broken up, and there we go. Look at this candle. Came down, took you out at break even, and that's it. So you well done. I mean, well done. You volunteered and you did it. Okay, so swap fee is interest. Basically, it's the interest, and when you hold trades throughout sessions, right, throughout rollovers, you get swap fees. Your swap fees is predetermined by your broker, and if you go to details, when you press a pair and press details, your swap fees are there. It'll be like -$2, -$1 or standard lot. So I don't normally have swap fees because I trade 2 hours a day and that's it. Swap fees are when you're swing trading and when you're holding. So let's say Isan was holding this throughout this. He took this trade at 9:30 during NYSC, and now he was holding this throughout. So at 2:30, NYSC closes and the market rolls over to Asian, right? To Asian, and then now Isan is getting a swap fee interest -$1. Isan is paying interest at this point. So all the way here, right? He gets stopped out. He's paying interest plus commissions. So it was good that he secured all the way here. That's pretty good. And next up we have so that's swap fee, bro. No worries. And next up we have Abdul, and after Abdul we have Umar. So Umar is next. And so the other contestants, they escaped this week, but next week we will have Rahil, the first person to this thing, and then yeah, there are a lot of people who are missing here. So I mean, don't think I'm a mean person for calling your names out and like a teacher, but I think this way it's when you're trying to explain it to somebody, you learn even more. So I think that's the best way. So I'm going to since Abdul is quite new here, I'm going to see what I can give for Abdul. So let's look at what we can give Abdul here. Let's remove all these drawings. Right, so let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, for Abdul. And okay, I'm going to draw these zones, and Abdul is going to tell me what he wants from this, like what he's looking for at this point. Right, so let's make it a little bit cleaner. Let's make it a little bit cleaner, and okay, perfect. All right, right. So here, okay. All right, bro, no problem. Take care. And yeah, this session will be done after Umar is next, and then we'll see what we can do. Yep. So there we go. Resume. Oh no, not resume. Share. Let's go to replay, and all right, perfect. Okay, Abdullah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna resume share. All right, so now you have come to the 9th of November. Today is the 9th of November at 2 p.m. during London session. You're here. I've drawn the zones for you. Previous resistance can now be turned support. So what are you actually looking for here? What is price trying to tell you? The first question is, what is price trying to tell you here?
Price is bearish.
Okay, very good. Price bearish. Okay, so are you going to take a sell here, or are you going to take a sell in this support, or are you going to wait?
I'm gonna wait
You're
till
going to
it goes below the wick.
week. Okay, perfect. All right, so now let's see what happens next, right? Let's see what happens next. And okay, so now you see that price didn't go below this week. Price is forming bullish, right? So now what are you waiting here? Now what is your bias? Your selling bias is fading. So now you look left. Now let's look left. Let's look left, and you tell me now, when will you buy? Now this is forming a very nice bullish candle. So when are you going to buy in this? Because right now this is sells are valid, but sells are fading because this candle came up here, right? So let's go next. Let's see what happens next. Okay, so as you see, right, this candle came up. Now if you entered here, right, this candle broke the high. This candle broke the high of this. So now you look left. Okay, now it broke the high. Selling bias is fading, right? Selling bias is fading, and now you draw this. Now you draw this area. Now you draw this area, and you realize what? Okay, you know what? With a clean candle here, can we get that same clean candle all the way up here? So Abdul, now tell me, where will your entry be?
My entry would be above the resistance level.
Over here?
No, I would like to play it safe.
I would
Bit
like
higher.
to play it bit over here. Over here.
No, below that.
Or above over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would want to play it safe, and you would want to have this. So you would want it to break this above. Okay, perfect. So let's see how this plays out. So you would want,
And I would put the stop loss. Sorry.
yes, stop loss. Where will you put your stop loss?
I would like to put the stop loss at the resistance level below.
At the support over here, is it?
Oh, no, a bit above.
So this is your support. Okay, previous resistance, now turn support.
How much is the pip level?
So this pip level, so that's a very good question. This is around 21 pips.
So it will be about 10 or less.
Yeah, you want it to be 10 or less. So you want it to be below this candle then.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say Abdul wants to enter long positions at this point, right? So he wants to enter here, and his stop loss will be over here. So let's see how this trade works out. Now, where will your target be? Where are you targeting?
So once the trade goes, and if it goes above my buy stop, I would put the take profits at the 136.57 level.
136.
But depending on,
yes. Okay. All right.
Depending on how it goes, if it's going up, I would bring the stop loss to break even.
Okay.
And secure half.
All right.
Once it breaks 136.5.
Perfect. 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 Now let's see what happens. So now Abdul has entered here. Oh, now Abdul's going into a drawdown here, right? He's going into drawdown. So let's see what happens next. Oh, there we go. There we go. So at this point, your take profit has got smashed all the way. Look at that. Yeah, so this was a perfect move. So
So the
now
runner is running, no?
Rana is running. So now your break even. Now your break even is yeah, your stop loss is at break even. Now your Rana is running. Your Rana is running for almost now from the point of
But I
entry.
won't wait this long though.
You won't wait this long. Okay, so you would secure somewhere here. Is it 91 pips? Will you be happy
No.
with 91 pips?
I would know that, so I would actually secure it much less.
Much less all the way here.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's good. So it shows that you are happy with your profits. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and you know where to place your stop loss. And perfect. You're aiming for this, and you played it smart by putting a buy stop. So that's awesome. That's awesome. And you knew where to put your stop loss, and you knew that this was your target, 136 500 point, and you had a runner after this, and you wanted this to secure. So perfect. That's awesome. Well done. Well done. That's really good. You are very informative, and it's very good. Awesome. Now next we have Umar. We have Umar. So Umar, are you ready? So let's see.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go through something for you. All right. Perfect. Okay. So let's see what we can give Umar here. Let's go back all the way back and let's see. Yep. All right. Okay. So now Umar is going to come back all the way here, and let's see what happens. Oh, perfect. Okay, resume share. All right. Okay, Umar. So now you are here. You are here during NY session, right? NY session. So now you have come to the markets, and markets were bearish, but it retraced all the way here to this resistance level. So now at this point, are you looking for buys or sells? Which you can look for both things, but which one will be favorable? Which one looks clean?
Buys look more favorable.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So where will your target be? Like this is a clean candle. So where will you enter and where will your target be?
So my target would be as soon as the next candle breaks the
Okay.
the high
The
of
high.
that.
Okay, and
Yeah.
your take profit
Yeah, take profit would be on the top right there.
on
Yeah,
the top. So why is that?
because you see clean candles all the way up to
All
that.
the all
Yeah.
that's perfect. Okay. So now let's take this step by step and let's see what happens. Okay, this candle is coming down. So will you be entering at this point?
No, I'll wait for confirmation for that.
Okay, okay, perfect. You wait for confirmation. All right. So let's see.
And possibly place buy stop. Yeah,
Where will you place your buy stop?
right there. Yeah,
Over here?
up.
Or on top of
Yeah.
this X. Okay, so let's say you
Yeah.
place your buy stop here and horizontal line. Okay, so let's place it here and you will be placing your buy stop. Perfect. And now your buy stop has got activated, right? And let's say as your buy stop got activated, where will you place your stop loss?
Stop loss right below the candle.
Right below the breakout candle, right over here?
Maybe a little. I'll give some room to
Little.
breathe. Yeah.
Okay, nice, perfect, very good,
Yeah.
very good. And now you're in profits. Now you have come to your targets. What are you gonna do now?
So I will probably secure like 70 to 80% of the profits
Okay.
somewhere
Over here.
below there.
And then what else?
And then
Yes.
I would let the runner run.
Okay.
And secure the remaining up there.
Okay, but you missed one thing. What are you going to do?
Yeah, and yeah, and also bring the stop loss to
To break even. Okay,
even.
perfect.
Yeah.
So now you have secured 80% here. You're letting it run. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And price is going up. Okay, perfect. And it's coming back down, back down, and now it's ranging, coming back down and all the way down, down again. Now it's breaking the high. Yeah, so your runner is running now. Your runner is running, and same as ESAN's, right? So now you took this trade at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Yeah, around 9 o'clock got activated. So now the time here is 3:30. So once again, you get swap fees for this point. You got swap fees at this point, and if you're happy, you can secure trade, or if you're not happy, you can let it run. And as you see, price is just ranging. Price is ranging, coming back, back down, and all the way. If you go left, if I were to increase the speed, and let's see what happens. There you go. Price came down. So it's always best. This is why I always tell you to secure positions when you're comfortable. So yep, so perfect. I mean, I'm happy actually. I'm actually proud that everybody answered properly and that everybody knew what they were looking for. And always look for clean candles to the left. Always look left. When you're in doubt, look left, and in that way you will learn. And if you want to backtest, you can actually purchase this TradingView. It's TradingView Pro. So you can purchase that and you can backtest your idea here. But yeah, because see the simulations, there's something called forex tester. So that simulations program is there, but it's only valid on a Windows program. There's no simulations for the Mac, so I need to focus on that. But for the time being, I think this was good because everybody got. If I got a simulator, only I would be talking, I would be taking profits, and you'll be just looking at it. So right now, over here today, it was a basic thing, right? Next week, I'm gonna choose 1 to 2% on the magic wheel, and that two people, right? I'm gonna give you some mathematical values. So you have to attend this, right? You have to attend this. That's how you learn. I'm gonna give you a lot size. I'm gonna give you a risk percentage, and you're going to have a calculator next to you, and you're going to tell me how much you're going to make, how much you're securing, and how much everything is going to do. So let's see how next week goes. So this week was pretty good. And for the people who weren't chosen today, don't worry, next week you'll get your chance. And for the people who volunteered today, wow, amazing. That's a skill you need to have. Amazing. So really good. And yep. So I will see you guys next week. So let's, yeah, I'll be recording this as well. This will be recorded. So this is very good. I mean, it was a different session this week, right? It was a different session. And I will see you guys next week. So take care everybody. And I will see you guys. Yeah, see you, bro. See you. And see you. I hope you guys had a good session. All right. Take care, bro. Take care. See you, bro. Bye. See you, buddy. All right. Take care.